Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Pony Montana, and in this video, we are going to be going over the best ways to destroy man coverage in Madden 24. Now, man coverage is 100% the meta right now. Everybody is running it because it's just the easiest defense to run, and obviously, the more simple defense is, the easier it is for us to play the game. So, in this video, we're going to be going over the best routes to destroy man coverage. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment anything down below, and become a part of the Noti Gang, Noti Gang, Noti Gang. If you have nothing to comment down below, just comment FTA. Got to give a shout out to the FTA boys, the FTA squad, the FTA gang. Man, y'all showed out last video. FTA stands for the algorithm. What that means is the more you comment, the more you like. Look, this guy don't even know what FTA stands for, but he writing it anyways. FTA, FTA, FTA. It just stands for the algorithm, and it helps push these videos to more and more people so we can grow faster. There's a lot of people out there that do not know how to beat man coverage, and that's exactly why in this video, that is what we will be doing. So before I do anything, I'm going to go ahead to controller select. Never mind, I'm not going to use controller select. For some reason, it's not working. So man coverage, what routes can beat man coverage? And we're going to start off with the running back routes, and there are two that you can utilize out of the running back that are going to allow you to beat man coverage fairly simple. Now, one of them is going to need for you to have a little bit of speed on the field, and hopefully your block sheds don't go too crazy, because we do need a little bit of time for this one to be set up, and that is the running back wheel route. This is probably one of the most underutilized, or just one of those routes that a lot of people don't look to beat man coverage. But if there's a guy that's on the outside that is chasing your running back, if he is in man coverage, your running back will beat him over the top. Unfortunately, we got Warren Moon starting the overthrows already, but if you guys utilize this route online, you guys will be destroying people. And it's one of those routes that is a little bit shaky, but as you can see, again, we ended up getting the safety help over the top, but I will show the instant replay on that just to show you guys that he was actually open. So let me go ahead and show that to you. For some reason, once they go across like that, they end up getting like a weird bump. And as you can see, this guy is open right here as my alarm is going off. But as you can see, there's too much separation for that guy to actually go ahead and guard that, which allows us to throw that ball. Unfortunately, we did have safety help, and he ends up knocking that ball out of the running back's hands. That is one of the easiest, cleanest routes, especially if you can block a tight end. So say we're in bunch and we motion over one of these guys, so now we can block this tight end. Let's put this guy here. Let's just put these guys in slants and then put triangle on his little wheel route. You get that open, and as you can see, the man is open for a beautiful dot while we're able to sit there and block the tight end. Running back wheel routes are absolutely money in this year's game. Now, keep it on the running back tip. I don't even have to audible out of this because he's already on his route, but running back in routes. Out routes do a decent job, but in routes do an amazing job. And to put your running back on an in route, you press triangle, bring up your hot routes, click on the running back, which is triangle for me, and then move the left stick to the inside of the play. So if your bunch side is to the left, you're gonna shift your left stick to the right when you're choosing your hot route. As you can see, it says out left and out right. We're gonna pick out right for this, and this right here is gonna beat man coverage as well, simply because he gets like a nice little somewhat of like a speed burst when he cuts out, and the defender just doesn't react in time. So again, let's do that one more time. And the defender doesn't react in time, and we're able to sit there and throw that, and then potentially have one man to miss and go absolutely crazy. Running back in routes are absolute money in this game. Now we're gonna keep it on bunch real quick, because there is another route that we can utilize out of bunch, and that is the zig route. Zig routes look like this. Look at where the R1 is, and that is a zig route. This does a terrific job at beating man coverage. Now, I know that he ended up getting pressed there, but I'll show the replay on that regardless. Now, he ends up getting pressed, but even while getting pressed, look at the amount of separation that he ends up getting. Now, yes, we did get sacked, but the amount of separation that we got on this is enough to showcase why zigs are good enough to destroy man coverage in Madden. Now, I'm gonna try it with with the O route instead, see if we get the same amount of separation. We still do. Pass lead it to the sideline, and all of a sudden you're destroying man coverage with 2 routes that are easily utilized in any formation that you can possibly use. We have zigs, wheel routes, running back in routes. To put your guy in a zig, you go, and it has to be one of the slot receivers. It can't be one of the outside guys. If you try to do one of the outside guys, the zig situation doesn't really work because, well, you're going to end up being too far out to the sideline. So you kind of want it, to be on one of your slot receivers in bunch. We technically have 3 slot receivers, which helps us out. So to do that, you press triangle, bring up your hot routes, go to press O, I guess, if that's the guy that you want to do. And as you can see on the zig, it's to push the right stick to the right. And if you're on the left side, it'll be pushing the left stick to the left. Excuse me, pushing the right stick to the left. And as you can see now, both of those guys are in zigs, and we should have a decent little outside leverage there to get a few yards on the outside. Now, the next 2 routes, these are, playbook specific routes until we get a hot route master. And the 2 that we're going to be talking about today, I'm just going to put them as the audible so I can audible, are corner routes and then post routes. Now, there is a difference between some of the post routes that are in the game. We have post routes like the deep corner route that's right here in Gun Bunch. And then we have post routes that are like the Y trail that is in the Gun Bunch strong offset. Now, the Y trail route is more of a shorter post. Those routes destroy man coverage. They're going to get decent separation for you. But for the play, we're just going to come out in Z spot. Actually, we can come out in Y trail actually, because it is a man coverage play. So I'm going to try to run a cover 0, and then I'm just going to block everybody so we can utilize both routes. Now for corner routes, let's talk about corner routes first. Corner routes will work better to the wide side of the field. Now, I don't know if this is a good corner that's going to destroy man coverage, because there are corners that do not destroy man coverage like you'd like. But as you can see, even with this corner route that's not as good, we're able to sit there and beat man coverage. So again, we're just max protecting because it is something that you will want to do. But again, just like I mentioned, some corner routes are not built like all the others. Same thing with posts. Just like skinny posts aren't the same as, even this post right here is a little bit, it's a little bit scary to throw this pass sometimes because of the separation that you potentially can't get. But corner routes, obviously, those are one thing that you need to find, like a better corner route. I never really throw the corner unless he's wide open out of this formation, but we did get one time where he got open. As you can see, he didn't get open there, and that's exactly why we didn't even throw it. Now, the post route, let's just talk about the post, and then I'll hop into another formation where I know for a fact that it destroys man coverage. Now, as you can see, this post route, every single time I'll be able to throw that. As long as we get a nice animation by the quarterback, we'll be able to throw that every single time. Why? Because he has that weird little cut, and you're able to pass lead in front of him to beat man coverage almost every single time. Post routes work beautifully. And then let's go find a corner route that destroys man coverage as well, because that's going to be the final route that we talk about. Well, there's one more route, but I don't like to, tell people that that's something that they should use, simply because of how inconsistent the route is and how, wild animations can be. As you can see, this route right here for corner routes destroys man coverage. This one you can't put in a hot route yet unless we get a hot route master in Madden Ultimate Team. The only person that has it on regs is Patrick Mahomes. But this corner route here is something that is a thing of beauty, and you will always get the separation that you need if you're trying to beat man coverage. These are all the routes that will help you destroy man coverage. Now, triangle is simply just the best route, I think, that I found in the game. Now, routes that end up getting bumped do mess up, pretty much beat, like he just got bumped there. So as you can see, he's not going to end up beating that man coverage there, because, it kind of delays the route. And once you delay the route, everything is about timing and like how snappy you are coming off of your break. And when it comes to this, if he's getting bumped, it's messing with his break. That's why he's not doing like a sharp break like he was the first time. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to max protect, and I'm going to take O, and I'm going to put him in a flat so he doesn't interfere with that at all. So as you can see, he's open again. And that's with safety help. Corner routes are absolute money. Now, the final route that I'd like to talk about are drags. And drags are hit or miss this year. I personally still like them, but there are a lot of situations where you need a double drag for you to truly utilize them as best as possible. So that's why this is going to be like the honorable mention, because drags are great. They will always be great. Slants are terrible. Please don't use them on your field. They end up stopping halfway through the route, but drags end up doing a decent job. And if you have a double drag situation going, you're going to be able to kind of get those two guys to cross. And from time to time, they'll end up bumping each other and bumping whoever is manned up on them. As you can see, look, this guy ends up getting all jammed up against this man coverage, allowing this guy to be wide open. And then I still throw to this one here because, you know, I'm just more comfortable throwing to my right side. But again, to put a drag on your field, you press triangle, whatever receiver, let's say square, and then you move the right stick down. And that's going to put the receivers in drags. And I got everybody in a drag currently. So again, you want to beat man coverage, utilize your drags. That's it. Hopefully this video helps you guys out, because I know man coverage is the meta currently. So the ways that we can beat man coverage are literally in this video. There's nothing crazy in the game yet that absolutely destroys man coverage. And once I find it, I will definitely post it for you guys. But these are the top routes to destroy man coverage in Madden 24. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, man. My name is Pony Montana. I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.